and welcome to the OCC Transfer Center Application Workshops. This specific video will be covering the next steps after you submit your Cal State or UC application. This workshop will cover next steps for both the Cal States and the UCs. By the end, you should understand important dates and deadlines to maintain admissions consideration, understand how to update your academic records and read your admission status, and identify resources to aid in choosing a campus and how to finance your education. Regardless of where you are applying, you want to make sure you are checking your emails constantly, as this is how the universities will communicate with you. You may need to complete additional tasks such as a supplemental application, transfer academic updates, sending official transcripts, and a portfolio or audition for a specific program. You do want to make sure that you have enough storage in your email inbox to receive email communications. If you are earning a degree or certificate, applying for graduation at the beginning of your last semester at OCC is crucial. In this workshop, we will first be covering the Cal State next steps, then we will cover the UC next steps, and lastly, provide resources to choosing a campus. Please feel free to skip to the institution next steps you are applying to if you are only applying to one specifically. Part 1 is the Cal State application next steps. These dates and deadlines are for fall transfer applicants. However, if you are applying for the spring semester, you can always connect with the OCC Transfer Center counselors or our website for more information. If you are earning a degree or certificate from OCC, you want to make sure that you're submitting your graduation petition between December and February. If you are getting an associate's degree for transfer, applicants must have their application for graduation submitted no later than February 15th. In the month of January, this is where you will go back into your Cal State Apply application and submit your transfer academic update. This will need to be completed from January 1st to January 31st. If the school you're applying to has supplemental applications to complete, this will also be done in the month of January. Please make sure that you check the campus and program websites for details and deadlines. From March to April is when you will receive notice of your admission status. You will be notified via email, however, you can check individual campus portals as well. If you are applying for financial aid, you will want to do so by March 2nd. This is the priority deadline to submit your FAFSA or your California DREAM Act application. If you are a Cal Grant recipient, this will also be the deadline of when you need to submit your GPA verification. In the month of May is where you will need to submit your Statement of Intent to Register, your SIR. This is essentially informing the campus that you will be attending their university. Deadlines may vary by campus, so make sure that you're checking your emails with communication or the university website. If you are earning an associate's degree or certificate at OCC, please make sure to petition for graduation. Please be mindful of each semester's filing period, dates, and deadlines. You will use the appropriate link for the degree that you are earning. Links can be found on the OCC graduation website and will only be open and active during the filing period for the semester you are petitioning to graduate. The transfer academic update is when transfer students will need to log back into their CSU application to update their grades in future semester classes. You will need to log back into the application to report grades for any courses that are listed in progress. If you are applying for fall transfer, you will need to report your fall grades once your grades post. If you are applying for spring transfer, you will need to report your summer grades once your grades are posted if you are taking summer classes. You will also need to confirm your planned classes for the upcoming semester. For the fall semester, you will confirm your spring classes. The CSU system will send you an email to update your application, which will be open from January 1st to January 31st for fall transfer. In addition to updating your grades and your future coursework, you can also go back and edit grades for repeated coursework or academic renewal, edit course grades and transferable flags on any prior coursework, You can add a new college and coursework, add standardized test scores. You can also add and update courses matched to a prerequisite. To complete the academic update, you will first need to log back into your CSU application. This will be at calstate.edu/apply. You will go into the academic history quadrant, click college coursework, scroll to the school or schools that need grades to be updated, and click continue. You will then click the pencil icon and change the completion status from in progress or planned to completed. You will enter in the grades and hit save. Press update on the home page and complete all other prompts before exiting. We recommend using Google Chrome or Firefox. Next, let's cover the supplemental materials. Some majors and programs will have an additional application, audition, or a portfolio to submit. Please check the university websites for more information. Universities will email you, and you can also check your application portal to ensure you don't miss a deadline. For example, Cal State Long Beach will have students submit a supplemental application. For fall admissions, this will need to be completed January 4th to February 1st. If you are applying for the spring semester, the supplemental application will be available September 1st to September 21st. There is a link for more information on the supplemental application specifically for Cal State Long Beach, and again, they will email you with the link to complete this as well. If you are completing an associate's degree for transfer at OCC and indicate that in your Cal State application, the Cal States will request an electronic verification to confirm that you are completing your ADT by the deadline that you said you would. Cal States will contact the community colleges to confirm that students are on track for the ADT. To receive e-verification status, you must submit your OCC graduation petition by February 15th for fall transfers, or for spring transfers by October 15th. You can also check your status of e-verify in your Cal State application. If you do not apply for graduation or apply late, your admissions decision could be impacted. As a reminder, to transfer to the Cal States, you do need to complete a minimum of 60 semester units of Cal State transferable coursework, complete required lower division major requirements for the major that you are applying to, complete 30 semester units of general education, or completion of the CSU GE, IGETC, or CalGETC. You will also need to complete the Golden 4 requirements. This will entail English composition, critical thinking, oral communication, and mathematics. You do need to have a minimum of a 2.0 GPA. If you're applying to impacted programs or universities, a higher GPA may be required. And lastly, you want to be in good standing at the last college or university you've attended. These CSU admissions requirements must be met by the end of spring for fall admissions or the end of summer for spring admissions. Once you receive your admission status, they will be provisional until the campus receives your final transcripts and verified successful completion of all coursework. Failure to submit official documents by the deadlines may result in an admissions hold or rescinding of your admissions offer. Next, we will cover how to submit your statement of intent to register. Each campus that accepts you will issue you a statement of intent to register. You will be directed to the university portal to accept or decline your admissions offer. It is strongly encouraged to wait until you hear from each campus you applied to before submitting your SIR. To submit your SIR, you will need to pay a non-refundable deposit, which varies by campus. If you are not going to attend a campus that you are accepted to, please decline your offer to open the spot to another student. If you have or will be earning an associate's degree for transfer, when your admissions requirements need to be met and you are not accepted to any of the programs you applied to, you are eligible for redirection. Redirection does not happen until April 1st for fall admissions and after November 1st for spring admissions. If you are identified as eligible for redirection, You will receive an email with instructions to update your Cal State Apply application with either a first and second choice Cal State campus or opt out of the redirection. Once you identify your first and second choices, your application will be redirected to your first choice campus, unless that campus has run out of capacity. To ensure your application is redirected to your first choice campus, please update your Cal State Apply application as quickly as possible. For Fall 2025 redirection campuses, these include Channel Islands, Chico, Dominguez Hills, East Bay, Humboldt, Maritime, San Francisco, and Sonoma. It is important to know that redirection universities may vary each year. Please check the Cal State Apply website for updated lists for the cycle you are applying to. Next, we're going to cover the UC Next Steps. Some dates and deadlines for the fall semester transfer is you do need to submit your transfer academic update by January 31st. This is the priority deadline to get that submitted. March through April is when you will get notice of your admission status. If you are applying for financial aid, whether that be the FAFSA or the California DREAM Act, the priority deadline to submit will be March 2nd. If you're a Cal Grant applicant, you will also need to submit your GPA verification by March 2nd. If accepted to a university, you will need to submit your statement of intent to register by June 1st. July 1st will be the deadline to submit official transcripts, and July 15th will be the deadline to submit your official test scores, whether that be AB, IB, or CLEP, or any other documents such as iGETSI or CalGETSI certification. After applying, transfer students are required to update their grades and future semester classes. You will need to log back into your UC application to report grades for any courses that are listed in progress and confirm your planned classes for the upcoming semester. Even if you do not have any in progress or planned courses, and your record of course grades was complete in your original application submission, you still must log into your application to complete the transfer academic update. The priority deadline is January 31st for the fall semester admissions and September 30th for winter and spring admissions. If you have any changes after the transfer academic update, you will still need to inform the campuses you are applying to. If you happen to add or drop a course, fail to earn a C or better in a course, or enroll in a new college after submitting your transfer academic update, you will need to contact each campus individually to make them aware of any changes. If offered admission, make sure the campus is aware of any deficient grade or schedule changes. Please keep record of any communication that you may have with the universities. As a reminder, to be eligible for UC admissions, you do have to complete a minimum of 60 UC transferable courses, complete the required recommended courses needed for your intended major with the minimum grades requested, complete the 7-course pattern of general education, or completion of iGETSI or CalGETSI. If you are completing the 7-course pattern, that will entail 2 transferable courses in English composition, 1 transferable course in mathematical concepts, and 4 transferable college courses chosen from at least 2 of the following subject areas: arts and humanities, social and behavioral sciences, or physical and biological sciences. You do have to have a minimum of a 2.4 GPA or a 2.8 if you're a non-resident. If applying to impacted programs and universities, a higher GPA may be required. Your UC admissions requirements must be completed by the end of spring for fall admissions. If you are offered admissions, they will be provisional until the campus receives your final transcripts and verified successful completion of all coursework required for UC eligibility. As a reminder, final official transcripts are due July 1st for fall transfer, and all test scores are due July 15th. Failure to submit official documents by deadlines may result in an admissions hold or rescinding of your admissions offer. Each campus that accepts you for admission will issue you a statement of intent to register, also known as an SIR. You will be directed to the university portal to accept or decline your admissions offer. It is strongly encouraged to wait until you hear from each campus you apply to before submitting your SIR. For the UCs, you can only submit one positive SIR. You may not transfer your acceptance from one campus to another, and it will be a $250 non-refundable deposit to submit. If you hear back from a UC campus that you are placed on the waitlist, there are some additional deadlines to adhere to. Most campuses typically maintain transfer waitlists for select majors with an opt-in deadline of May 15th. You'll be notified of your final status by July 1st. You can accept waitlist offers from multiple campuses, but you can only accept one offer of admissions. Even if you accept a waitlist offer at a UC campus, you should still submit a statement of intent to register or secure your spot at another college or university that has offered you admission by the June 1st deadline to ensure you have a place to attend in the fall. Part 3 is going to cover some resources in choosing a campus. It is important that you explore campus websites and resources, visit the campus or attend open houses. Some campuses have virtual campus tours, and you can connect with the campus representative at OCC. Some things to consider when choosing a campus is the location, campus climate, access to professors, class size and availability, the major and department, student life, housing, support programs, honors opportunities, and research opportunities. Some options to finance your education will be financial aid. Submit your FAFSA or California DREAM Act by the priority deadline, which is March 2nd. You will input all the schools you are applying to when submitting your application. If you're applying to the UCs, they do have a blue and gold program. Most California families that earn up to $100,000 receive enough grant and scholarship funds to cover their UC tuition. As a UC student, your tuition amount will be set when you first enroll and will remain the same for up to 6 years. You are automatically considered for the Blue and Gold program when you apply for FAFSA or the California DREAM Act. You can also finance your education with scholarship opportunities. OCC scholarships are available for transfer students. You will apply mid-December to the end of February. Please check with the OCC scholarship website for specific eligibility and application instructions. Each university will have a wide variety of scholarship opportunities as well. Check in with each university website for the application process and deadlines. Thank you for listening to this workshop regarding the next steps after you submit your Cal State or UC application. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to the OCC Transfer Center. Thank you so much and have a great day.